Say whenever you're ready. Okay,
It's filming. We are rolling.
You know what they say?
job in SCDS. Seriously, yeah, what's your job?
I'm the president and I'm the set designer.
What do you think Shelley Adelson does for SCDS?
She comes to rehearsals. She tells people to shut up. Everything. Shelley divvies up responsibilities. She responds to Professor Russell's every whim, yes, with a reassuring and slightly patronizing, yes, we can do this. Yes, we can have that. We can make that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll let you know.
Do you have any SCDS memories of Shelley that you'd like to share with us?
Oh, plenty. But I don't know if there's anything I should really share.
I want to thank Shelley for SCDS at all because I am only where I am now because of SCDS and her involvement last year, because if it wasn't for Shelley talking about how much she loves what she does, I would still be a marketing major. And that would just be terrible.
One memory that I have of working in SCDS with Shelley, well, I'm gonna say two memories. They're joint. Last semester, last minute, three memories. First, Shelley tried to convince me that a caravan and a house and a gate were prop pieces. They're not. They're still set pieces. In any case, we ended up building a house, but it was like a week before the play, and I was really stressed out. And we're trying to paint this house, and I've never done anything like this before. And I'm totally freaking out, and finally, Shelley comes to the rescue and stayed up all night finishing the house. And then it took hours and hours and hours to put together. And then the play was over. We had to be out of the building at 11 o'clock, and what was it like? The play was over at 10:45. In 15 minutes, the entire room was evacuated. Everything was taken out. The house couldn't exactly fit through the door, so it was dismantled on stage in about 5 minutes. Like, we had like 10 people working on the house. Like, people who weren't even in SCDS, people who weren't working backstage, just came on stage and started carrying things out.
What do you think Shelley Adelson does for SCDS?
I think she does everything, like literally everything. Scenery, directing, I don't know, she helped me with my costume.
So how did you and Shelley become friends?
We sat next to each other in our bio lab. So from the beginning of the semester, we technically met each other, but we didn't really know each other until October 16th it was. And then we became friends-ish, like we studied together. And then through the play, we spent a little bit more time together, and then we just became friends. Happens.
1, 2, 3.
Also, Shelley taught me how to open and close paint.
I think that at least in my time here, Shelley has been the lifeblood of SCDS because she just makes everything happen. She's in 5 kajillion places at once, and whatever is not being taken care of already becomes something that Shelley takes on, because her most important goal is to make sure that the show goes on and that there's something to show folks when they show up at the theater, and that it's something fantastic.
And right!
What do you think Shelley does for SCDS?
Shelley who?
Oh,
And breaststroke!
oh, yes, yes.
She's awesome and funny, and I'm gonna miss her next year.
Shelley, spending Shabbos with you on no notice was wonderful.
I don't know my left and right!
You and King go straight flipping copies.
Shelley was and is one of the hardest working people that SCDS ever had. And if I'm blessed with anyone that works half as hard as she did, we'll all be in good shape. And just want to say thank you, Shelley, for all your hard work, all the late hours of the painting and the building and everything that you did. The shows would not have been the same without you.
Maka, what do you think Shelley Adelson really does for SCDS?
Well, everything. But there's a lot included in everything. Like, more than people think is included in everything. Because Shelley started out as a set designer. And then she was also cast in Bye Bye Birdie. And then after that, Shelley became president and kept SCDS running when it was in danger of completely vanishing from Stern College. Oh, and then Shelley was the director because we needed a director. So Shelley is whatever SCDS needs her to be, because Shelley cares enough to be whatever SCDS needs her to be. And Shelley is really, really good at everything that she does. Like everything. All of the everything. And without her, SCDS would not exist. And this whole world would be a much, much sadder place. We love you, Shelley.